Alright, Tooth of the Lamb, your ass is mine. It's time for some serious ownage, bitch.
Hi YouTubers, Steve here, Teeth of the Lamb.
Hey Steve.
Well, for this video, I had compiled many lists of errors of the different denominations, and you know, I realized that that's a useless method.
Yeah, any method you use for your religion is pretty useless because it's all made up. I mean, it's pretty much as useless as me making this video, except for at least making this video I look better than you. You can debate that, but if you don't like it, go fuck yourself. You got it?
To speak to anybody. There's people that have done this. I mean, it's information is abundant.
The information is abundant? As abundant as fiction, I believe. Because that's what it is. It's fiction, Steve.
What I want to do is appeal to each and every one of you.
You're trying to appeal to me? Oh, that's so sweet, but no, I don't find you appealing at all.
For the truth about why do you even have a religion? Maybe some of you don't.
And the truth about why I even have a religion would be something like this. I want to justify my bad deeds and say I am forgiven so that I don't feel so bad about them.
But those of us that are in the major religions, we're there for a reason. That reason is we want one thing, and that's eternal life.
Okay, let me get this straight. Your creator put you on this world because you want eternal life. Did he create you wanting to have eternal life? Did you come from somewhere else and want eternal life and he put you here so you can attain it? This really makes no sense. I'll tell you another thing about wanting eternal life. What do you think of all the stories about vampires? Oh no, I must be crazy. I believe in vampires. I mean, who could possibly believe in something that's supernatural and super strong and super flying and all those other crazy things that vampires do? Oh wait, I think that argument could be used for this purpose. Who could believe in that crazy thing they call God because he's got supernatural powers?
We know that it's obtainable because God has said it is. And we all know that.
I think you're overgeneralizing a little bit, because I don't know that. I've never seen any evidence whatsoever that that's true, and so I don't know that. And come to think of it, you probably haven't either. At least, not anything that you can tell me. You can quote the Bible, but you got one little problem. You're using something made by humans, written supposedly for God, to prove God's existence. If you cannot prove God's existence without said Bible, then there is no God, okay? Because he's a creation made within a book, okay? Yeah. Onward.
But, you know, Christ came, I believe, wholeheartedly, he was God. And he told us the way, and that's through him.
I wanted to get on to your point about how Christ told us how to get into heaven. Now, which way exactly did he tell us to do that? Because I think there's a couple of things he mentioned. Once he said you had to become like children, which doesn't make much sense to me, seeing as how we try to not become like children when we grow up. He also said things like, if you do not hate your mother, and you do not hate your father, and you do not hate your siblings and whatnot, you cannot follow me. Another time, he's told someone that they had to give away all their riches and live like a beggar to get into the kingdom of heaven.
He was resurrected from the dead, and, you know, that's a matter of history.
Matter of history? Once again, you are using the Bible to prove something, whereas the Bible is not an actual historical record. Okay?
Whether you want to believe it, if you want to deny it, then analyze yourself.
Okay, analyze myself. Damn, I look hot.
Maybe there's something wrong with your mind if you don't want eternal life.
Have you ever seen all those movies about the immortal who can't die, and he's always trying to find a way to die because he's sick of this life? Okay, isn't that a good indication that the best fiction writers of past times and our times look at immortality and go, that would be a bitch, kinda like me. So maybe you should analyze yourself and think, why would I want to continue on forever when nothing is new? And if you think perhaps that going to heaven is a good idea and it will be okay to be immortal in heaven because you'll have all the wonderful things you want and you'll be with your family forever and all those great, wonderful things, once again, human nature is to get bored. Human nature is to get bored, honey. You're gonna get bored of it, and then what from there? I don't think you can commit suicide in heaven.
If you can show me another religion that truly provides a method, I've looked at them all. There is none. The only way is through Christ.
Show you another religion that promises eternal life? Isn't that what happens in the Quran, Islam? Don't they do that in almost every other religion? I mean, dating back to the ancient Egyptians, where you had to stand before, I think it was Anubis, and he would judge you? Oh my gosh, another god figure judging us! No way! That is so unoriginal! They must have stolen— oh wait, they came along before Christianity. My bad.
I challenge you. Look for another way.
You challenge me to look for another way to get eternal life in the way that your God describes. Well, one, I don't want eternal life in the way your God describes. And two, you then go on later in your video to exclaim that even if I were to find another way, I'd be thrown out. Well, that doesn't seem very nice to me. I think if you're smart enough to figure out another way into this kingdom of heaven that you didn't want to get into in the first place, I think your God should be clapping. I'd shake the hand of the man who did that.
Well, that's all I have today. Talk to you later. Bye.
Wow, that was a complete load of useless nonsense. So let's wrap this all up. You've succeeded in speaking condescendingly to me. Your music is very slow and rather annoying. You pointed out facts that aren't really facts. You did not do what you were hoping. Did I say that slowly and condescendingly enough for you? You didn't make it. Now you may be asking, why am I doing this video with a horrible blonde wig and in a maid's outfit? Well, instead of doing it my normal piratey way, I thought it would be much funnier to actually do it in a maid's outfit. So, you can honestly say you were owned by a guy in a maid's outfit. Isn't that neat? And if you're really feeling bad because you didn't get my usual pirate speak that will one day make me famous, well, here. Arrgh, matey, you've been owned by a man in a maid's outfit.